Welcome everyone. I'm Renz FANTONALGO, and for today's video, we're going to tackle about multiplying and dividing rational numbers. What is a rational number? A rational number is any number in a form of p over q, where p and q are any integer and q must not be equal to 0. Multiplying and dividing rational numbers are easy as to compared to adding and subtracting rational numbers. So let's get started. In multiplying rational numbers, we simply multiply both the numerator and the denominator. That is, a over b times c over d is equal to ac over bd, where bd is not equal to 0. Now, let's take a look at the example. Number one example is 3 over 5 times 7 over 11. So we must first multiply the numerator 3 times 7 with one fractional bar and both the denominator 5 and 11. So we have 3 times 7 is equal to 21 over 5 times 11, which is equal to 55. Now let's take a look at example number 2. 5 over 8 times negative 40 over 50 is equal to, multiply first the numerator, 5 times negative 40. Positive times negative will yield into a negative resultant, which is equal to negative 200. And then on the denominator, 8 times 50 is equal to 400. So the resulting rational number is equal to negative 200 over 400. The rational number has a GCF of 200, so we both divide the numerator and the denominator by 200, will, which will yield into negative 1 and 2. So we'll have a final answer of negative 1/2. For example number 3, we have a whole number times a rational number. So given 12 times 5 over 9 is equal to, so we must first convert 12 into 12 over 1. So multiplying the numerator 12 times 5 over the denominator 1 times 9 will yield into 60 over 9. Having the GCF of 3, so we both divide the numerator and the denominator by 3, will yield into 60 divided by 3 is equal to 20. 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3, having the final answer of 20 over 3. For the example number 4, we are given two mixed fractions. So we must first convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. We have 3 and 1/2. Convert it into improper fraction. We have 2 times 3 is equal to 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. So we'll have an improper fraction of 7/2. Next is 2 and 2/3. So we multiply 3 and 2. We have 6 plus 2. We have 8. So we have the second improper fraction of 8 over 3. 7/2 times 8 over 3. We must first multiply the numerator, then next the denominator. 8 times 7 is equal to 56. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. 56 over 6 have a GCF of 2. So then we divide both the denominator and the numerator by 2, which will yield to 56 divided by 2 is 28. Then 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. 28 over 3 is our final answer. Now it's time for you to practice. You can pause the video for you to answer. In dividing rational numbers, first we must multiply the dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor. Now let's take a look at the example. Number one example, we have 2 over 5 divided by 3 over 7. So we must multiply the dividend and the reciprocal of the divisor. So 2 over 5 will remain the same, and multiplying it by the reciprocal of 3 over 7, we have 7 over 3. So we can now multiply both the rational numbers. 2 over 5 times 7 over 3. So we must multiply first the numerator. 2 times 7 is equal to 14, and 5 times 3 is equal to 15. So we have 14 over 15 as the final answer. Now let's take a look at example number 2. 12 over 20 divided by negative 1 over 2 is equal to, we must first multiply the dividend times the reciprocal of the divisor. So 12 over 20 will remain times the reciprocal of negative 1 over 2 is equal to 2 over negative 1. So we can now multiply both the rational numbers. 12 over 20 times 2 over negative 1. So first, we must multiply the numerator. 12 times 2 is equal to 24. 20 times negative 1 is equal to negative 20. So we'll have a resultant of 24 over negative 20. We can see that 24 over negative 20 has a GCF of 4. So 4 will be divided on both the numerator and the denominator. 24 divided by 4 is equal to 6. Negative 20 divided by 4 is equal to negative 5. So we'll have a resultant of negative 6 over 5 as the final answer. For example number 3, given 18 divided by 27 over 5, so we can see that 18 is a whole number, so you can rewrite it as a rational number by dividing it into 1. So we'll have 18 divided by 1 times the reciprocal of the divisor, which is 27 over 5, will convert into 5 over 27. So we can multiply both the rational numbers. 18 times 5 is equal to 90. And for the denominator, 1 times 27 is equal to 27. So we'll have a resultant of 90 over 27. As you can see, we have a GCF of 9, so we can divide it both the numerator and the denominator. 90 divided by 9 is equal to 10. 27 divided by 9 is equal to 3. So we'll have the resultant or the final answer of 10 over 3. Now it's time for you to practice. You can pause the video for you to answer. Let us recap. In multiplying rational numbers, we simply multiply both of their numerator and both of their denominator. Meanwhile, in dividing the rational number, we multiply the dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor. That is all for today in multiplying and dividing rational numbers. I hope you learned something and you listened. Always remember, practice makes math easy. Bye!